Even when we're having a bad day, most of us try to stay calm, especially in public. But sometimes staying calm is easier said than done.
Come on.
Whether it's bad customer service, an annoying stranger, or an underlying mental health issue, what may seem like a minor inconvenience to some is enough to make another person lash out in shocking, often crazy ways. Here are 50 times when people went insane in public. This first clip may make you think twice about playing loud music in public. On a ship in Greece, one couple decided to blast some tunes as they sipped their drinks and looked out over the ocean. Unfortunately, another passenger didn't like their choice of music and ended up hurling the couple's speaker into the water below. According to one commenter who had traveled on the same ship, the incident took place on the 6th level deck area, which served as an onboard cafe. There is no deck sticking out directly below, so the speaker definitely went for a swim. The woman whose speaker got launched can be heard demanding that the thrower pay for it. Meanwhile, the dude sitting next to her could literally care less and is determined to finish his beer in peace. Legend.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm calling code enforcement again.
How?
Okay, also probably immigration. Okay, and
Yeah.
reporting you because you're not supposed to be here till 7 o'clock in the morning.
Nobody likes the sound of construction early in the morning, but these workers hadn't even started when Karen came along to give them a headache. She threatens to call code enforcement, who will probably just be happy to learn that their workers showed up on time, and says that she'll probably call immigration too, likely because of how the workers look.
No work before 7. I reported you the last time, you're gonna get reported again. Do you understand me? What's your name?
Ma'am.
What do you mean? This is the law.
Yeah.
Do you understand the law?
We're not working. I mean,
That's not working?
We haven't started yet. We just pulling in.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not having a start yet.
Yeah, okay. We'll see, but I'm gonna take your pictures now, okay? Maybe I'll send them to immigration too.
We learn that this isn't Karen's first complaint, no surprise there, and we get that work isn't supposed to start until 7, but as the workers clearly state, they haven't started work yet. Her second threat to call immigration is met with laughter, and as she storms back into her house, you can't help but feel sorry for her husband, if she has one. Road rage is a common cause of public freakouts, but who's in the wrong here? A cyclist swerves around a van that cuts him off on a road in Oslo, Norway. The van driver then slide tackles the cyclist as if he's playing FIFA and then throws the guy's bike off the road. Worse still, the violent van driver then pushes and throttles the cyclist before stomping on his bicycle. That has to be a red card offense. One Redditor who followed the aftermath in the media claims that prior to this incident, the cyclist had hit the van's wing mirror, which is why the van driver caught up to him, blocked the cycle route, and attacked him. The latest update from a Norwegian news station in November 2024 said the motorist expressed regret over his actions, and a police investigation was underway.
It's okay.
The following footage shows a woman going crazy and wrecking a Rite Aid pharmacy in Washington in 2019. She can be heard screaming, and according to reports, she broke a chair and some display items.
I know. I got it. Can you guys shut the blinds down? Just shut the blinds down. Just shut everything down. Shut it. Just shut the other one for me too, and then just lock up. Get this one's down close too.
It's speculated that she was suffering from a mental health breakdown and may have been denied medication. One Redditor also found a source saying that the woman in question, 23-year-old Deandra Castro, had been taken to a mental health clinic by police earlier that day after stepping into traffic, and whilst there, had thrown rocks at cars in the parking lot and pushed over a motorcycle. Castro was later jailed for 30 days for her outburst, and we hope she was finally able to get the help she clearly needs.
Can't come over here.
I know, dude. I'm on the phone. I'm like crazy, dude.
It is a lot of money here.
I know. We're just gonna have to shut down.
On the 11th of November 2024, 35 people were killed and 43 were left injured when a 62-year-old man drove a car into a crowd in southern China.
A man in his 60s drove in there and ran down people. According to the police, dozens of them have now died and dozens more, many more have been injured. The death toll may even increase. The type of thing that has happened, unfortunately, in China before. There are these copycat mass attacks. Somebody has some sort of grievance. They end up taking it out on complete strangers. And then we have this type of thing of the government trying to stop it from happening. 你别那我们那你走那我们要跟你别做那个我也给警察打电话
As the BBC's China correspondent, Stephen McDonnell, was reporting the news on location, an angry local walked into shot and demanded that they stop filming. The furious citizen pushed the camera and the reporter, telling them to leave or at least show them the press card. McDonnell then fires back in Chinese, telling the citizen to go away or he'll call the police. Some have said that the man's reaction is typical of Chinese citizens, who are encouraged by the state to stop people filming events that may reflect poorly on the nation.
你给警察打电话了？那行可以，好吧，那行我可以，好，行可以。哎，你呢？你是谁？你我是中国公民。你没有权利打扰我们。我是中国公民，你给中国拍，你没有权利，你有采访证吗？跟你没关系的。不要在这乱拍。你别打扰我们，你别做那个。我们告诉警察，你别做那个，你别做那个。
But as one Redditor pointed out, this only helps to shine even more of a spotlight on the event and is a great example of the Streisand effect, whereby trying to hide something, you actually bring more attention to it.
take the thing to the rescue centre. That dog should be on the lead. Look at the size of that dog. Put your dog on the lead as well.
I'm sorry, who are you? Your dog.
Who the am I? I'm the owner of that dog. Put on the lead. Put on the lead. Put on the lead. It's attacking me. It's attacking me. One of you lay a finger on me. One of you lay a finger on me. I'll drop you. Whoa, it's attacking me.
In London, a dog's day out turned into a rough situation when an argument started over where and how the canine should be exercised. The man in the clip is clearly unhappy that the camerawoman's dog is not on a lead. He claims that it's attacking him and that she can't control it. He's got a point. The dog should be on a lead, although it looks more playful than harmful, but the conversation is a lot more heated than it needs to be.
Attacking me. I'm gonna hide.
Be a guy, please. Don't be like this all the time.
Like what? You can't control your dog. Your dog should go to a home. Get your dog away. What are you doing? Get your dog off me.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Move away with the dog. You're mental. You are mental. You're mental. Go home. Go home. Ugly. You and your dog are the same. You ugly.
You'll be popular.
Your service charge is cheap because you're grass. Walk on your You live here. Walk where you live. I don't know who you are. You stop harassing me. That's my partner. Stop letting your dog off and then filming everyone. Walk here. Walk here. This is where you live. Walk here. I live there. Go and report me. Yeah. No. I don't live in the modern. I live in 10 city where my field is. Walk where you live. Idiot. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Your dog's running around. Film everyone. You can't even control it. Don't let the dog off and then film me when it attacks someone. It's attacked him like 3 times.
Who's attacking us right
Who's attacking you? I'm talking in my mouth. Moron. Well then go upstairs. Go upstairs and do the job if it's 9 AM. Stop walking on my field. I pay service charge to live there. It looks like it, you Mickey Mouse jumping, you silly.
I don't have to be a show-off like this, sorry.
Show up. I'm wearing Lululemon, you silly. I've got more in the back pocket than you get in the bank. Moron.
It also gets a lot more silly when later the man tells a woman to only walk where she lives, which is apparently on the poorer side of town. He then verbally attacks the woman for wearing a Mickey Mouse jumper, boasting that he wears Lululemon and has more money in his back pocket than she has in the bank. Who's a good boy?
Listen, your service charge is half the price of mine because you film shit on your film. And you stop filming everyone when your dog attacks them. Your dog attacks my dog and you're filming me. You're backwards. You've got mental issues. You silly prick.
What in the world? Oh my God!
From trains to buses, you should always offer your seat to the elderly, or else you might end up getting thrown off like this guy. This grandma wasn't messing around. She pushes the dude off the bus and leaves him on the ground with his tail between his legs.
What? What?
He gets up and throws a few gang signs as if that's going to intimidate her, and though we don't know why, the bus driver is clearly on the side of the woman since he shuts the doors and doesn't allow the gangster to get back on. Go, Grandma. Following a Kygo concert in San Francisco on October 2024, fans who wanted to get home were stopped at the tracks by an entitled party pooper. This guy stood in front of the shuttle bus and held up traffic for an entire 20 minutes, tapping his card on the windshield and flipping off the bus driver who refused to let him on board between stops. The man's partner tries to pull him away and appears apologetic for the man's behavior, but he is unwilling to move. According to one commenter who claimed to be on the bus behind this one, some partygoers transferred to other buses to get around the maniac, who was later arrested.
Get off the train. Get off. Get off. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Get off. The guy in the pink.
Would you please move from the door?
Get out.
No, the guy in the pink.
Move. What do you mean, guy in the pink?
Get out.
The guy in the pink.
You holding the train, move from the door.
Why you hitting me then?
I'm not hitting you, I'm telling you to move.
The guy in the pink.
Get the fuck out.
She's throwing the bike, she just hit me with the bike. I need the police here as soon as possible, please.
No, this is mine.
Don't you just love it when the main characters invite you into their personal drama? Well, probably not when you're just trying to get home or go to work. A couple in Edmonton, Canada, held up a train when they decided to air their dirty laundry in public. One passenger tries to get them to move away from the doors so that the train can leave, but when the woman forces her way on, she throws her bike at the man.
Woman, man.
Get off the train then.
I need the police here, please.
Now he's stealing my bike.
Go.
Yeah, get off the train.
Hold this up. I want to get somewhere.
Yeah, everything's like, come on, get please. I love you, baby.
Holy fuck, I don't even know who you are.
I love you.
Oh no, I will. I'm not going anywhere.
I accepted from last weekend.
You guys want to move to the other car. I'll let her harass.
The boyfriend of the woman then ejects the bike, but unfortunately not the woman herself. The couple then march up and down the carriage while arguing until we get a merciful jump cut that shows the woman finally being arrested. Hopefully, she was given a one-way ticket to jail. Stratford Road in Birmingham, England, is a notoriously busy street. One afternoon in September 2024, it became a whole lot busier when a woman decided to stand in the middle of the road and block traffic for unknown reasons. Police responded to reports of a disorder, and a portion of the road was closed off while officers attended to the bizarre incident. Some buses were diverted and normal service didn't resume until an hour and a half later. We still don't know why the woman did it, but after being assessed by an ambulance crew, she was later transported to the hospital for further care.
Get off this metro now! Get off the metro now, man! I'll do it on you, man! You're lucky I'm on a suspended sentence, cause I won't do your cleaning, You're lucky I'm not racist as well, cause you know what it is, I could...
Further to the north of England, this next guy blew a fuse while traveling on the metro. He aggressively tells a passenger out of shot to get off the train while edging towards the exit himself. He informs us that he's on a suspended sentence, I wonder why, which is apparently the reason he hasn't resorted to fisticuffs. Making sure he doesn't commit a hate crime, he tells his victim and the camera that he's not a racist before leaving the train with steam coming from his ears. What a nice young man.
You little ratchet! I remember your face! You know when I see you the next time! You're getting it, mate!
Sometimes it's safer to ride the subway than encounter a crazy person who owns a car. The man seen here in the Miata had apparently rear-ended an SUV before OP started filming, when he decided to ram the SUV again, which OP caught on camera. After this, he apparently started screaming and throwing things at people, including the woman behind the camera, who later learned from the police that it was the madman's birthday and that he'd likely had a few too many drinks to celebrate. The rest of his birthday was presumably spent behind bars.
Because there's all these kids are underage. Is this like a strip show?
You're shaming 16-year-old. Get out of here.
And her mama told her, right? Because I got 4 daughters that go to Catholic private school. And they didn't that.
Okay, that doesn't give you the right to
all right,
talk
so get the on you trick-ass Catholic or whatever the
away from me.
Go.
You're gonna put hands on a minor?
I'm a minor. I am. No,
No, you ain't.
So I am. Where you running, man? Do it. And I'm gonna sue you too. Did you put your hands on me first?
No, she did not. You did. I have it on video.
The girls in this next clip were having a great time at the California pumpkin patch factory until Karen came along. Unhappy with the way one of the girls was dressed, Karen started yelling at the 16-year-old, saying that her daughters attend a Catholic private school and don't dress like she does. Incredible logic, I know. But then Karen's logic gets even weirder when she decides to take her own top off and squares up to fight the minor.
This ain't a place for kids. And just a not ever. You better play some sexy rhythm.
According to the video's caption, the woman threw a drink at the girl, punched her, and kicked her, all because of the way she was dressed. She apparently got away, and the last we know, the girls were trying to find her to press charges. The next time your flight gets canceled, here's how you can react in the worst way possible. This woman decided to get back at the airline by smashing up the computers in the terminal. Genius. According to internet translations, she said she didn't want her money back, but the cancellation was going to cost them. The irony is that the woman's actions are going to end up costing her a whole lot more. Not only will she likely have to pay for the damage, she'll probably be blacklisted and unable to fly with that company, and possibly others, for a very long time. I hope it was worth it. Chipotle. a great place to grab a bite to eat and watch a show. On this day in Vallejo, California, the show involved a crazy woman standing on the counter and throwing food and abuse at the fast food workers. The people filming are unaware of what led up to this insane incident, but whatever it was, I doubt it warranted such an extreme reaction. The only thing I'd want to go from that restaurant is her.
You're supposed to be back. Don't you dare do nothing.
Next, we're at a Popeyes in Renton, Washington. This woman didn't love that chicken either, and when she didn't get what she wanted, she threw a hissy fit, as well as some cups in a tray.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. This is gonna be so nice. Come on.
Learn to work your mother. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out. What the fuck do you mean?
Thankfully, the only casualty was the monitor in the background, and according to the comments, the staff at this location work hard as hell. Big up fast food workers. They're the real heroes.
You got the right mother. Southern hospitality.
Now, imagine being stuck on a flight next to this woman.
What do you want me to do? Come over and I'm here for you. Is this what you want me to? Kathleen, is this what you've done, Kathleen? This is what you've done, Kathleen. Charlotte, Kirsty. Yes, this is what you've done for nothing.
To be fair, I'd be angry too if I was flying from the Caribbean to Birmingham, England, but this woman makes life difficult for everyone on board. We don't know for sure what caused her crazy behavior, but I will say that she's flying from an island known for its heavy drug use.
Absolutely nothing. I'm sorry, guys. This is what you've done to me. Charlotte, Kyle, get off her now. You started this, Charlotte.
Stand up, Charlotte. Show yourself.
You, Charlotte, started it for nothing.
See, look, man, you're making kids cry.
I'm so sorry for your children. Honest to God, I'm sorry for your children.
Yeah, man, look at that.
She seems to calm down a little when someone tells her that she's making kids cry, but it's not long before she's back to making some very loud, very rude comments.
Shut your mouth, you won't touch me. Touch me. You touch me. How are you going to show me love? Shut me up. I put you in a headlock, you suck my. You would love it. Yes, suck my.
At least the guy sat next to her seems super chill, probably because he knows he won't have to see her for a long time after this flight. If you're ever driving through Vancouver, Washington, I recommend turning on your dash cam because you might just catch a maniac in the wild. According to the original poster, his dad was trying to overtake the vehicle in front, but the guy behind the wheel wasn't having any of it. In a fit of primal rage, he spits at the father's window. The encounter seems to be over, but then the beast returns and starts jumping on the front of OP's dad's car like a gorilla who's missed breakfast. Stay classy, Vancouver.
You're not going to make a light and see your world. I'm going shit. Remember your girls. You don't care about the girls? You don't care about the girls. You don't care about the girls. Just hush. You don't care about the girls.
Another airport, another meltdown. This guy was determined to tell everyone in the building about his nightmare with American Airlines, despite his partner trying to calm him down and get him to remember the girls.
Hello, everybody. Dustin. American Airlines. It's over. Start. Here we go. Dustin. Here. I'm not kidding. You don't care about the girls? So I want to tell you about Shelby and Dolly. Shelby and Dolly. Shelby and Dolly. Remember them. I'm going to do it for you. Shelby and Dolly. That's it. Shelby and Dolly. Remember. Remember them. Shelby and Dolly. Remember them.
His need to vent is just too great, and though he appears to calm down for a brief moment, when a fellow passenger asks him to step away, he can't help but snap back.
Look, I have a motion tape for dogs. Stop.
At an airport in Atlanta, this next lady literally let off steam by blasting workers with a fire extinguisher. 27-year-old Jennifer Holder was confronted by staff after allegedly leaving a Buffalo Wild Wings without paying for her meal. When an airport employee attempted to confront her, she sprayed the man using a fire extinguisher she had picked up on the concourse.
She's a terrorist. Oh my God! This bitch crazy! Oh my God!
Holder then tried to open a security door, and when police officers stepped in to confront her, she let rip with the extinguisher before spitting and kicking at the officers.
Stop resisting.
She was taken into custody to face charges of obstructing law enforcement, as well as 2 counts of simple assault and 3 counts of simple battery.
Ele entrou-lhe no carro. Cala a boca. Destravou o carro, partiu do vento, destravou o carro e andou com o carro para trás.
When someone blocks your car in a parking lot, do you wait for them to come back or take matters into your own hands? The guy in this clip chose the latter, and aside from slamming the door, I think he dealt with it pretty well, don't you? In April 2023, a Mr. Kane of Topeka, Kansas went viral for all the wrong reasons.
Bruh. Oh, shit.
The 44-year-old was filmed at his local Walmart, destroying cases of beer and throwing cans of the good stuff throughout the aisles. It's not known if he had a drinking problem or what the reason for his bender was, but after his arrest, he faced charges of criminal damage to property, felony battery, physical contact in a rude, insulting, angry manner, and assault.
Oh, that's why he's destroying the bush light. He's destroying the bush light, dude.
Why?
He was also charged with exposing himself to a minor, though it was never stated if that happened at the Walmart or before he was picked up by police. Either way, a long stint in jail ought to help him clean up his act.
Oh. Oh. Stop! I'm tasing you!
This next guy must have done something bad to warrant a 5-star wanted level. He's definitely been working on his cardio the way he's able to outrun the police, and even the threat of being tased doesn't stop him.
Oh,
Moments later, he somehow managed to acquire a scooter, and he zips through the neighborhood with no less than 8 cop cars in pursuit. But, as anyone who's played GTA will know, getting rid of your wanted level on a scooter isn't easy, and eventually, his run comes to an end.
I'm private. Okay,
If only he could reload from his last checkpoint in real life.
Get on your horse and ground.
Oh my god, is this a dog?
They're gonna hit people.
Oh, it's a person. Oh my god. What's happening? Yeah, oh my god. After them too.
This guy might have fared better in his escape attempt if the citizens of Toronto acted like NPCs. After stealing a pickup truck, the suspect is quickly blocked off by the cops and smashes into a storefront before being boxed in.
They didn't hit that person, did they?
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, he ran away. I think they must be stealing the car.
Yeah, maybe.
Did somebody get hurt?
I think everybody
He then flees on foot, leaving the officers and their horses behind. But just as it looks like he might get away, a pedestrian trips the car thief and he soon ends up in handcuffs.
Maybe.
Did somebody get hurt?
I think everybody
Oh my god. The horses.
Holy shit.
That was
Political rallies are no place for children, but you will often see adults there who act like children. In October 2024, a despicable woman was filmed screaming obscenities in the face of a toddler at a Kamala Harris rally in Houston. She didn't agree with the father's political stance and, for some deranged reason, thought it was acceptable to focus her frustrations on the innocent kid. Even those who were on the same side as the woman immediately stepped in, telling her to back away and making it painfully obvious that what she just did was all kinds of messed up. Shame on you, woman. One of the bad things about living in an apartment is that the lobby is often accessible to the public. That means you might come across all kinds of creeps when you're trying to enter and exit the building. And the people who filmed this next clip encountered just such a man.
Building B. We're the one right from the top. We're going to the T-Mobile. Across from the T-Mobile. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Videotape this. Sir, like this. He's taking his clothes off. Oh my God. This guy is on his clothes, performing some type of ritual. Living station left.
Oh my God.
Do you not hear that? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I don't know, 25 staff members in here and some employees and some residents that are about to be hurt.
For several minutes, the stranger yells unintelligibly, hitting himself and making weird gestures. Then he starts to strip and gives his audience a sight they surely didn't wish to see. While brandishing his belt, the guests fear he is becoming violent, but thankfully the police arrive and the man gives himself up peacefully.
Get out of here! Come
What's this right here? That's your Alright.
The pat down by police also results in an iconic internet moment as one of the officers asks, "What's in the guy's pocket?"
You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. Fucking bat. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Crashing your car is stressful enough, but when people are watching and filming, sometimes their presence can push you over the edge. This guy was already having a bad day. As he's trying to handle the crash he's just been involved in, the cameraman starts mocking him. This is the last straw for the frustrated driver, who begins punching and headbutting his own car, causing many more dollars worth of damage. I'm not sure that'll be covered by his insurance. Sometimes leaving a bad review just isn't enough. This Korean gentleman didn't like the service he received at a Turkish restaurant, so much so he decided to use the restaurant as his new batting cage. We don't know what exactly caused the beef. Maybe the man just thought it needed some batter.
왜 저런 거야?
네, 일단 이쪽으로 오세요. 위험하니까 일단 이쪽으로 오세요. 여기 와.
좋댔네, 왜 싫어?
Either way, after rearranging the counter and smashing a window with a few good swings, he gave himself up to the police. I hope he likes prison food more than he likes kebabs.
I just tried to be nice.
She's really rude, you know? I was gonna let her on.
The woman is not letting us go. She's standing by the bus. I did ask the driver to let her on, but she's been rude to him. So he currently can't move because she's standing in front of the bus and I need to get home. It's really idiotic. I don't know why, and this is the last thing anyone needs on a Friday evening. There's other passengers who want to get home. Excuse me? Please. Excuse me? There's no need for this. There is no need for this.
We're back on the road in the UK, and once again, we're stuck in traffic because some crazy woman decided to stand in front of the bus. The man filming explains that the bus driver wouldn't let the woman on because she was being rude. Her response, naturally, was to block the bus and delay everyone else who was just trying to get home.
Seriously, there's no need for this.
Move! Take me off the phone, you know! Take me off your phone, you know! Take me off your phone! I'm playing with you! You think you're filming me? Take it off the phone, now! Call the police now! Call the police now! Call the police now! You think I'm playing? Call the police now! What you doing? Stop filming me, you know! Stop filming me! Stop filming me! I'll get arrested today! Stop filming me! I'm a paying customer! I don't care! Take the thing off the phone now! Take my video! Listen! Don't mess about with me, you know! Phone the police! Phone the police now! Tell him to take that video off his phone! Tell him to take... I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! You're filming me! I'm a mother! I don't care!
The situation goes from bad to worse once the woman realizes she's being filmed, and she storms her way on board, demanding that everyone stop capturing her on camera. Hey, at least she's out of the road now. Protesters often disrupt traffic to make their voices heard, but drivers aren't always willing to let them get in the way. In September 2024, a crowd gathered in Winnipeg, Canada to protest after a homeless woman was hit and killed by a police officer. As people filled the streets, a car attempted to get past the group but ended up striking a cyclist. Fellow protesters then climbed onto the hood of the vehicle, which continued to drive as they clung to the windshield. Eventually it stopped, but the protesters smashed the windshield, leaving the driver with a bloody face. Thankfully, the cyclist was not critically injured and the driver only sustained minor injuries. No arrests were made, but it could have ended far worse for everyone involved.
Yes, I did! Yes, I did! Drag me the
Walmart attracts a special kind of clientele, and its employees encounter a lot of craziness. When this woman was accused of stealing, rather than go quietly with the officer, she chose to add a whole bunch of charges to her rap sheet. She starts throwing items around the store and then lashes out at the police officer.
Yes, ma'am.
The scuffle that follows attracts a huge crowd, and when she's tackled to the ground, she plays the last card up her sleeve, the race card. Just another day at Walmart.
Book it, book it. You just came at me! Mine is. You just came at me. I didn't touch you. You just came at me. Hey, are you kidding me?
Get us all mining. Oh!
You literally antagonized me. Are you gonna come at me?
I wasn't fucking looking at you right now. I'm not fucking you.
Leave me alone.
I was not talking. You fucking crazy bitch.
One group that Karens really hate is skaters. A bunch of kids were just trying to have some fun by the river when, all of a sudden, a Karen descended upon them and started chasing them. She even grabs them on multiple occasions and throws an 11-year-old boy's skateboard into the river.
Call the cops, then you should step away.
No, you're the grown-up. You can't.
We're minors! We're minors! We're minors! You don't need to be near them. Wait for the all I've seen is you going towards them. You literally grabbed Jesse, bro. You literally had him grappled, bro. Man, who's...
Only when another adult turns up does this Karen start to calm down and see the error of her ways. We learn that she's a teacher, which is concerning. Hopefully, she learned a valuable lesson that day. According to the person who posted the video, she did eventually send money to the kid whose skateboard she threw.
You touched my
Everything is on body camera, okay?
You touched me.
Let me see your ID, sir.
I know, you hurt my
Let me see your ID. You're gonna give you a warning so you can get out of the property, sir.
He just punched me in the I might need an ambulance.
For what?
You touched me.
Because I touched you?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a seat.
Are you gonna touch me again?
Have a seat, sir.
Are you gonna touch me?
I'm gonna count into 5 for you to leave the property.
1.
And arrest you for trespassing.
2.
Okay.
Cops are often on the front line when it comes to dealing with crazy. This encounter with a man-child is a prime example of the kind of insane interactions they have to go through on a daily basis. This man, who may or may not be on shrooms, as hinted by his t-shirt, could have gotten away with a warning if he had just cooperated.
Hey, there's my right there. You said I had 5 seconds. I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
You breathing just
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
I'm watching.
I can't breathe!
I'm watching.
Help, Mom!
Come over.
Mom! Mommy! Mommy! My wallet is right there, you idiot! Stop hurting me! Ow! I asked for an ambulance!
All right.
I asked for an ambulance!
Instead, he antagonizes the cops and does everything he can to end up in the back of a police car. While being detained, he claims he can't breathe and then calls for his mommy. Maybe a few hours in jail will help this guy to finally grow up.
It's spit on me too.
In 2022, residents of New York City were treated to a demolition derby on the streets. All jokes aside, this terrifying armed robbery took place in broad daylight. A black Mercedes sedan chased down a silver Toyota RAV4, crashing into it and spinning it out on the pavement. A masked man with a gun then exited the Mercedes and snatched a bag from the 55-year-old driver of the Toyota. An eyewitness said the victim was in shock and he got out of his car and placed his hands up once the car had spun out. The last update from news outlets was that the police are still investigating. Hopefully the robber has been caught by now.
World star.
How about a nice matcha latte to relax? Well, if you go to this cafe in Japantown Mall in San Francisco, you might not find the atmosphere you're looking for. The uploader of the video doesn't know why this guy got mad enough to throw things at the workers, but he's lucky his girlfriend was there to drag him away, or else he could have had a tissue box thrown at him in retaliation. Seriously, dude, just have a green tea and chill.
Damn, bro. Yo. You can hold that on video. No, I got some of it.
This next worker in Touchdown Wings in Georgia gave as good as she got. When a DoorDash driver came in to collect an order, the cashier held onto the food while checking the order details. Clearly, this dasher was in a rush though, and she tried to snatch the food before the worker could confirm it. A brief tug-of-war ensues, which then turns into a throwing match when the customer picks up items from the counter and lobs them at the cashier's face. Cups start flying everywhere, and the DoorDasher is then chased outside where a whole lot of pushing and pulling follows. Come for the wings, stay for the drama.
Pode levar essa televisão, amigo? Pode levar, pode levar. Não faço não, senhor! Meu Deus do céu!
Some customers really can't take no for an answer. When this guy was refused a refund, he decided to smash up the store, turning a small amount of debt into something way more substantial. All the while, a woman can be heard screaming and is seen writhing in hysterics on the floor. Remember, folks, always read the small print. In 2022, a distressed mother caused $10,000 worth of damage and injured an American Airlines employee when she ripped out monitors and threw one at a gate attendant, striking her on the shoulder. 25-year-old Camelia McMillie was charged with aggravated battery, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct following the incident.
Find my son, bro. Find my son. When am I supposed to call? Come on, you ain't together.
Get out of here, man. Move. Move.
Get out.
Move.
The reason McMillie was so upset was because she had lost her children. According to a witness, the mother went into panic mode and insisted that the gate attendants find them. As it turned out, though, McMillie's children had simply gone to the bathroom when she wasn't looking. Oops. Some people get nervous while flying. Other people go crazy. During an hour-long flight from Houston to Denver in 2023, the high altitude got a bit too much for one passenger. For some unknown reason, the lady started screaming and had to be removed from her seat. Moments later, a fight broke out and the woman started climbing over other people's seats.
Stop! You're fighting me! Stop fighting me! How? You want to get to your destination, stop hurting me! This is evidence that there's a real devil that wants to kill each and every one of y'all, including your family members. That's not her. She's possessed and she needs help. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but I'm telling you right now, Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And there's nobody that's going to come to the God, the Father, without Jesus Christ. And I'm telling you right now, the spirit of peace is the only thing y'all need. To trust Him. In the name of Jesus, I command the spirit of peace.
As if that wasn't weird enough, a second lady began preaching in the aisle, saying there was a devil on board and that it had possessed the first woman. Cue pandemonium, and one woman having to be restrained, while the other sings hymns amidst the chaos. The flight ended up needing an emergency landing in Dallas so that the possessed, possibly drugged woman could be removed. To this day, we still have no idea what happened on board that plane.
Like literally, you see, there's nobody. There is nobody. And there was nobody in the restaurant when I walked in. I can't imagine what the is going on. I really can't imagine what the going on. I'm the sick one in this world, man. I'm the sick jerk off in this world. But this is every where you go. Every where you go. And this is after sitting in 2 hours of traffic, driving through 10 miles of Philadelphia. You are out of your minds. You're really out of your minds. Does anybody work in here?
How long are you willing to wait for your Happy Meal? This guy got mad after waiting a whole 8 minutes for someone to serve him at McDonald's. Well, he claims it was 8 minutes, but we can't know for sure.
Yeah, you. So I don't even know where the I am, but this is your 10 minutes standing there with nobody. I swear to God, this whole world is.
Either way, the restaurant didn't meet his expectations for fast food, and rather than waste more of his precious time or use a self-service kiosk, he stormed out hungry and swearing the second an employee answered his call. You
gotta get out. It's right there. Yeah, you gotta get out.
This is how you do your savior. You want to starve?
I'm sorry, you have to.
Listen, I didn't let you starve. I didn't let you get hurt. I was there for you.
Of course, if things don't go your way, you could always trash the store like this next woman. Be careful though, because dumping litter on the ground could make your situation a lot more slippery.
Get the hell out of my land! You are not Jesus Christ. That's get off my land!
Bro.
Get off my land! You don't have to be here! Get out of my city! Get out of my city! Get off my land!
To be honest, I think it's her mind that's slipping by the way she's talking. She seems to think that she owns the land and tells the workers to leave. There's little to no context behind her rant, and the woman is likely suffering from mental health issues, or she's on drugs.
You want to talk shit to a girl? Kick my ass, kick my ass.
This couple seems to take offense at people riding around on Razor scooters. The man appears to be sticking up for his girlfriend, but we don't know how this argument started. All we do know is that the couple is angry and they keep inviting the crowd to suck their genitalia. This woman even takes her trousers off, but thankfully, that's where the footage ends.
What are you gonna do about it? Knock me down!
St. Patrick's Day is a guarantee for crazy drunken antics. In Cork, Ireland, this woman had clearly had a few drinks and decided to let loose by playing in traffic. After pretending to be a car hood ornament, she treats one driver to a not-so-sexy show.
You put that on YouTube,
I'm putting it on Reddit.
She doesn't seem too happy about her exploits being uploaded to the internet, though. This next public freakout is one of the more understandable ones on the list. I mean, how would you react if there was a rat running around your feet on the subway? Welcome to New York City, where the estimated rat population is around 3 million.
What do you want a man what me? What do you want a man what me? Are you her husband? Okay, man what? What do you want a man what me? You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing. I don't give a shit because man what? You are part of the problem. Thank you for being part of the problem. You do. You're all pieces of.
Back at Walmart, this Karen really doesn't like to be called ma'am. It's hard to understand why she's even upset. Isn't the word ma'am a sign of respect? Those poor Walmart employees.
What do I need to do to make my foot be hurt without breaking the law? What do I need to do? You tell me! Tell me!
He's at the wrong.
May I have the money? Please, I've asked you for the $8 money. I've already signed a plan. Bro, I'm a citizen. Bro, I understand.
Man, he needs some hide on. He gonna Speak on it, bro.
Yeah, I know.
This angry a-hole refused to believe he was in the wrong hotel. After kicking his way through the front door and acting all aggressive, it took a beautiful takedown from the cops to get him to where he needed to be.
That's some shit right there.
Stop. Stop.
All right.
Force is used.
All right.
Apparently, the guy did call to apologize the following day, and at least he'll receive a bill from this hotel now for the damages he caused. Someone else who received a hefty bill, as well as a court date, was this woman. LaShonda Angeline Johnson, age 31, was charged with first-degree damage, misdemeanor stealing, and first-degree trespassing after ransacking a convenience store in Columbia, Missouri.
Are you kidding me? Get the out of the store!
Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
According to reports, Johnson had been trespassed from the store in June 2023, but returned in November that same year. She was asked by the store clerk to leave, but refused to do so, instead going behind the counter to help herself to 2 packs of cigarettes. She then caused over $25,000 worth of damages because she thought the employee was harassing her and taking photos of her. Johnson did get at least one photo taken of her that night, her mugshot. And now for the final boss, the ultimate Karen.
Hello. Sorry. For what? Are you okay? Huh? All right. We got a call about your driving, that you were having problems staying in the lane. So, and I thought it was weird that you kind of like put your turn signal on and you took a while to figure out where you're going, and then when you made the left, you made this really wide turn. You okay? You sure?
Why are you pulling me over?
Well, I didn't really. I was following you because we got a call about your driving. Put your car in park.
No.
Car in park now.
Why?
Ma'am, put your car in park.
Why?
Step out all the way in park. Step out of the car for me. Because you were about to take off on me and you are now lawfully detained. So please step out of the vehicle.
What's that? Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Ma'am, please step out.
No.
No?
No. Then I want to record everything.
We're recording too.
I will record.
We're recording.
Then I will record everything.
Okay. That's fine, but you need to step out of the car.
Step out,
You
please.
just let me record everything.
This lady, real name Deborah Odom, was pulled over for erratic driving in 2024. From her first interaction with officers, it was clear that Deborah was 2 things: argumentative and drunk.
So here we are. I have breast cancer. I just had my 3rd treatment of breast cancer. And these people have stopped me.
Okay, so
you think that's cool?
She refused to get out of the car initially, and when she finally did so, she began live streaming and playing the victim.
Let's go over here. I can't sit down. Let's go over here and
Oh, she's gonna take off. Do me a favor, turn.
I want to just record it. I just want to record.
Okay, well, we're getting to
Turn
the
your
point.
car off. And listen, we're gonna have to take this away from you. So are we refusing to do the rest of these exercises?
No, of course
Then let's
not.
finish
Of
them.
course not.
Then let's
I
finish
love
them.
you guys. Like, I don't want anything.
I don't want to be in this position either, okay?
I don't. I also
And I
want
know.
to, like,
Please put the phone down.
I want to record all you guys.
We're recording
And
too.
she acts like she don't want to be. Like, she got my.
I know you did not.
Listen, all right, we're done.
You got my license?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Nope. Because this is not going to end well for you.
Are you kidding me?
No, we are not kidding you.
Give me my phone.
Can you let them know when?
Give me my phone.
She then tries to talk her way out of completing Phil's sobriety test and attempts to snatch her license back from an officer. This lands her in handcuffs, and from there, things go from 1 to 100.
Is there anything other than your phone that you want
You're
to
hurting
go with
me!
you?
You're hurting me! 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 Under statute 1314, I'm allowed 14 minutes that I'm allowed to be picked up. Where's my where am I? 13.4. Where am I? Where am I?
Deborah spends several minutes screaming, defending her rights, and rolling around on the ground.
No top. Are they still full? Yeah, no top in the back.
Hey, we got more wine here, but it's not open.
When more deputies arrive, they find 4 bottles of wine in her car, 2.5 which have already been drunk.
You're choking me, you slipped me. You know what you slipped me. You know what you did. You know what you did.
She said, can you? Yes, it's all on you. Yeah. Do we have to do? I don't think we need to risk it.
I mean, we can ask her.
Meanwhile, Deborah is still screaming and throwing a tantrum in the back of a police car, while also, hilariously, pretending someone's choking her.
Come on, sit. Thank you.
Stop.
Stop.
No.
Stop it. If you bite me,
Did you
you're gonna
just
get another charge, okay?
Get off of me?
Deb,
Get off of me!
relax, Deb.
Get off of me!
Relax.
Get off of me!
Relax.
You're choking!
Nobody's choking.
You're choking me!
No one's choking you, Deb. Relax.
Stop.
You're choking me. Relax.
Oh wow! You're united. Wow! A black person and a white person united. But you don't give a f about her. You stupid. You hate her. You hate her because she's black. You can't stand it. Because she gets everything that you think that you
Oh, wait, hold on. I got one more thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Deborah.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Oh, yeah.
Deborah.
Yeah.
Deborah.
You think, oh, she gets everything. Oh, she shouldn't get everything. She shouldn't because she...
If you refuse to take the test, I have... Sit down.
You didn't tell me to sit down.
She's eventually transported to the station where she attempts to bite a deputy, continues her tantrum, reveals that she's a racist, and for a while, forgets how to speak English.
We have to take the jewelry off.
It's not gonna happen. Lisa, we don't want to use force. We need to put it there and take everything.
Right there.
Stop!
Relax.
Stop hurting me!
When asked to remove her jewelry, do you think she does so peacefully? Of course not. She kicks and screams to the point where she has to be restrained and has a spit mask put over her head. The 60-year-old was charged with driving under the influence and resisting arrest, and later sentenced to probation, receiving fines and a suspended license. Yeesh.